Station 1 for the lower extremity class is the heel and toe raise. This is specifically for people being seen for ankle pain or lower leg shin pain. First level, level 1, is doing walking heel and toe raises. Level 2 is doing heel and toe raises with your support against the wall. Level 3 is doing the heel raises and toe raises from a deficit. So on this, you could do this off of a slight incline, like a small step or a plate that you put on the floor, whatever you can find that's a couple inches off the ground. Station number 1 for those that are being treated for knee, hip, or other lower extremity issues, not the ankle, is going to be the adductor bridge. Level 1 is going to be putting your knee elevated on a bench and doing the bridge. And on this one, you can do a sustained hold or you can do repeated dips. Level 2 is going to be the same, but with the leg fully extended. So your foot is going to be on the bench. And level 3 is going to be doing the same, but with a swing through. Station 2 is the step up. Level 1 is alternating step ups onto a box. On this, you will switch which foot steps up first. Level 2 is the alternating step up with a knee drive. On this one, the slower and more controlled you do it, the more difficult it's going to be. And level 3 is doing that with added weight. Station 3 is the Romanian deadlift. Level 1 is doing a double leg Romanian deadlift without any weight. On this one, you'll keep a slight bend in the knee, but really we're focusing on that hip hinge motion. Level 2 is doing a single leg deadlift. Trying to keep a general straight line from your shoulder down to your hip and leg. And you can alternate legs that you're doing, so do a few on one leg and then switch to the other. And level 3 is adding a weight to the single leg deadlift. On this one, you'll always hold the kettlebell in the opposite arm of the leg you are standing on. Station 4 is glute tap burnouts. For level 1, we're just going through the range of motion on this activity only. You'll step out to the side, you'll step behind at about a 45-degree angle, and then you'll step straight back. Then you'll switch legs and you'll do the same thing on the other side. For level 2 and level 3, it's going to be adding resistance using a TheraLoop. Level 1 is going to be using a yellow or green TheraBand, which are our lighter resistance bands. Level 3 is going to be using a blue or black resistance band. Station 5 is bridges. For level 1, we're just doing a simple back bridge on the ground as shown. And for this one, you can do a sustained hold or you can do repeated dips as shown. Level 2 is doing a hip thruster on a bench. So on this one, you find something to elevate your shoulders onto, and then you're going to fully extend, trying to create a straight line all the way from your shoulders to your knees. Level 3 is doing the hip thruster with some additional weight. So you can use a medicine ball, you can use a plate, whatever you have to add a little bit additional load. Station 6 is single leg balance. So for at home, you may not have a foam pad, but if you have a pillow that you can stand on, any uneven surface is going to make this a little bit more challenging. Taking your shoes off and going barefoot is going to be a little bit more challenging as well. So first is just going to be single leg balance on that uneven surface for time, and then switch sides and do it on the other side. Level 2 is going to be single leg balance with alternating cross body reach. So keeping that same stance leg, you can alternate that reach and do one side and then switch and do the other side. Level 3 is going to be single leg balance with a medicine ball body rotation. If you have anyone at home with you, you can also do catch with a partner on that one. Station 7 is doing ladder agility drills. So on this one, the intensity, the level 1, 2, and 3, just is based off how quickly you are doing it. So level 1 is walking, level 2 is 25 to 50% speed, and level 3 is 50 to 75% speed. The first one is doing a double leg moving forward, where you put 2 legs in the box. So you'll lead with one leg going down, and then the other leg going back. Level 2 is double leg laterals in the box. And level 3 are doing in and outs, also known as the icky shuffle. We'll slow it down for you on the way back so you can see a little bit easier what that looks like. You're going to put 2 feet in, 1 foot out. Station 8 is side steps. For level 1, it is doing only the motion without any resistance. On this one, you'll want to get into a little bit of a defensive stance with a bend in the knee and the hips. A nice controlled motion as you step over to the left and then repeat that to the right. Level 2 is adding resistance. So on this one, you'll put a resistance band around your ankles, keeping tension on the band the entire time. You'll control slowed motion, move to the left, and then back to the right. Level 3 is monster walks. On this one, you will take exaggerated steps out and forward, and then repeat moving backwards. Station 9 is the squat. For level 1, you will just do an air squat. Level 2, we will add resistance with a kettlebell and do a goblet squat. And level 3 is the Bulgarian split squat. On this one, you will put your foot onto an elevated platform for stability, and you will do a single leg squat with or without a kettlebell for resistance. Station 10 is lunges. For level 1, you will just do alternating forward lunges. You want to make sure that your knee does not extend forward past your toe on this one. So if needed, take a little bit bigger step to ensure that does not happen. Level 2 is the sliding reverse lunge. So this one, you can put something down on the ground to ensure that you're able to easily slide that foot forward and back, and then switch sides. Level 3 is weighted lunges. You can do this with dumbbells or kettlebells. Same as the alternating forward lunge, just added weight.